Hi, I'm Shauna, a licensed professional counselor with Lucet, here to talk to you today about how money plays a role in our mental health and well being. It may make the world go round, but when it comes to money, we're often left on our own to figure out how to manage it. The way we approach our finances can have a major impact on our well being and on our quality of life. Half of individuals in significant debt also have a mental health issue. In one survey about money, 86% of those surveyed reported that their finances made their mental health worse. This can become a tricky cycle. With troubled finances comes an impact on mental health, and vice versa, causing many to feel stuck in an endless loop. We all deserve to have an understanding of financial knowledge and to feel empowered to make responsible decisions for ourselves. Let's talk about some accessible ways to approach our money and how to take that first step towards better financial health. To have a healthy relationship with money, we have to set priorities. In psychology, there's something called a hierarchy of needs. This hierarchy demonstrates how basic needs like food, housing, clothing, and safety must be met before we can focus on anything else. Once that foundation is set, we can then shift our energy to higher levels of wellness, like relationships, self-esteem, and ultimately being our best selves. We can think of managing our money in a similar way. One way to start is by creating a list of our needs and wants while noting the average cost of each. This helps us to better understand spending priorities. If you're facing debt or have limited financial resources, this can feel daunting. If you begin to feel overwhelmed, take a breath and start by focusing only on your foundational needs. Save anything else for later. Then, connect with help. The amount of resources we have and money we make is not always in our control, but there are tools that can make a difference. Budgeting seems self-explanatory, but it can be easier said than done. Setting aside money for certain life goals or a nest egg makes sense. But as you keep up with monthly expenses, what does that actually look like? If you have financial goals in mind but don't know where to start, it might be worthwhile to check in with a financial advisor. You may be able to access financial counseling through your Employee Assistance Program, or EAP, where you work. Many banks also offer one session for free, no questions asked. If you aren't able to connect with an expert to help you get started, there are free budgeting tools available, some even through your bank app. These tools can help you set aside funds for specific goals like paying off debt, buying a new house, or even just with regular money management. So, you've set your foundation with finances, you're paying off bills, and you're starting to reach your short-term goals. Now, it's time to think about what comes next. Investing in your future is crucial to your long-term wellness for things like retirement, future medical expenses, and passing on what you worked hard to earn. 401ks, Roth IRAs, and the stock market sound intimidating. But there are resources like your Employee Assistance Program that may give you access to experts who can help you understand. Don't be discouraged if you've heard complicated jargon or advice to save high percentages of your earnings for retirement. You can start slow and invest what is manageable for you. Setting aside even 5% of each paycheck for your 401k is a start that will yield dividends down the line, and the earlier you start, the better. You can work up to higher percentages as your salary increases over time and as your relationship with money evolves. Same goes for the stock market, which in the US is a tried and true method to grow your wealth and financial stability in the long term. It may be best to invest in what are called blue chip stocks or well-established companies with stability. This can increase your confidence in investing for the long haul. Things like day trading or attempting to anticipate hot new companies with a quick buy and sell strategy may be trendy, but it is a riskier financial move. Respect the flux of the market. Research stable stocks, invest, and watch your savings trend upward year over year. Remember, if your finances are impacting your mental health, it's okay to talk about it. If you need additional resources, reach out to a professional through your insurance or employee assistance program. If you like this video or want to know more about mental health or self-care, follow our YouTube or social media accounts. or check out our resource library at lucethealth.com/resources. Thanks and take care.